Hello everybody, welcome to the Ftog server, Avant 3, ToddytheBody here. Alright, and what are we doing today? Today, I would like to change over some storage things and whatnot. Hey everybody. Here we go. But let me show you a few things first. Typical fashion. You know, a few small things before we get started. So I tried to make some scarecrows. Now the scarecrows, you need some hay and you need some pumpkin, and then you just put them inside of a regular calculator. Okay, just right here, just like that. Pretty easy, but there's something in this pack. It's a little bit different. All right, you got to make some of this well, it's not grass, it's loose hay. How you make it, let me go ahead and pick this stuff up because it is ready for harvest. There we go, there we go. Now let's see, where did I actually see the instructions for this? Maybe if I were to make it like, yeah, here we are. Okay, description: created by drying tall grass on sand in a hot biome or stone above lava. Now, I didn't want to go all the way out to a desert to do it, so I just went and picked up some lava, and all it is some source blocks of lava below these stone blocks. What you do is you take some grass, which you can just shear off of the ground, place it there, and then as it dries, I don't see any of them drying just yet, so I can show you, but you'll have to believe me, after a while they will dry, and then, wait, there we go. And then you can see over in the bottom right, there's a percentage. And as time goes on, it starts to dry more and more until it is eventually loose hay. Now, what do you do with it to make a hay bale? What you do is you put it inside the crafting grid just like this, and then you have those smaller pieces, and then you make a 2 by 2, so 4 pieces, and then that makes a hay block. I want to do it, but I don't want to take up my inventory space. You need 32 pieces of this loose hay to make a complete hay bale. So I think it should be on the next round. Yeah, we have 24, so 8 more pieces will make the 32. So we'll go ahead and we'll come back and we'll take a look at that. What else did I do? Down here, I went ahead and replaced the player interface with a wireless charger, just because the player interface kept, you know, I had to keep breaking it and placing it again. But then there was one time where I didn't even log out. I just, like, I guess the chunk unloaded or area unloaded or whatever, and I came back and I had to pick it up and place it down again. So I guess until it gets fixed, I will use a wireless charger. But then once it does get fixed, and it might be fixed already, we just haven't updated our pack, I don't know, I will place it again. Thor did his tour of the server, so if you didn't watch that, it's a 2-parter because there are so many of us. And yeah, go check that out. It's awesome. You'll get to know some of the people if you aren't watching everybody yet. But he came by here and he made fun of my coffee pot room. Yeah, but if you're watching my videos, you know that this is something we had used in the past, but now it's sort of a obsolete building. Maybe we'll repurpose it in the future, but for now, it holds my coffee maker. Alright, so the scarecrows, I mentioned them, but I didn't tell you what they did. You could probably guess that they are supposed to make these things grow faster. So what I have inside here right now is the wither stuff to make wither heads, and also zombie crop. We want the zombie flesh for the storage thing that we are planning on using today. And I still have some crafting ahead of me, but I started doing a lot and I thought that I'd better stop. I changed this over to this right here sort of setup. Dragon just popped on, so I'm not going to do it right now. I tend to kill withers when he's on and streaming and stuff, so I don't want to annoy him too much, or relic. So anyways, yeah, this is how it is. I added a block protector here, so it protects these blocks. There was one block, I think it's actually like in between slabs and stairs here, so I couldn't really get to, I mean, I'm sure if I broke some stuff I can get to it, but I, you know, can't really see where it came from. See this one right here? But but that's okay. You can't see it. It's probably just one that I missed. Everything else here is protected. See? Alright, so that's how that works. Other than that, I didn't really change too much. Let's see. Oh, I did move, remember the entity detector and everything right here? Well, it was so close to up there that when there were withers up there, it was still on, and that's why I couldn't get more than 2 in the demonstration of the last video. So what I did is I moved it underneath so it's out of range. So now if I wanted to, I can create as many as I wanted to. Okay, so storage. I want to do the Ender IO thing. I saw Link running around with his remote Ender IO storage getter outer stuff, and I want to do it too. So I've pre-placed a few things here. I've got the modular storage around the sides. I thought I would have a wrench on me. Let's see what we got here. Wrench. All right. Around the sides, I went ahead and put the conduits. And I also have it going underneath and connecting to this drawer controller right here. I was hoping that you can have these facing upwards so I can see what's inside, but I guess not, and I don't really want them littering the walls, so I guess we're just going to have to use our tooltip to see what is inside there. I went ahead and locked them all. I've got the key right there. These two, this one here and this one here, I'm not going to be able to reach with conduits, so they might be purposed as in things like the key that I can only use right here, or maybe like you know, a cloud block that's misplaced. I could place that in one of these, you know, stuff that I don't really have to use somewhere else, that's just kind of used here or maybe somewhere else around our base. I've been trying to kill all the animals around me. For some reason I'm just not, just on this series, I'm just not an animal lover, you know. I don't think that one will do it justice. We got to use this one right here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, get rid of those animals. Alright, so let's see, what else? Are we ready to get started here? Thor mentioned that I was a lazy butt for having a teleporter from that building to this building, and you know what? I am a lazy butt. I really don't like flying back over to the wither thing, so if I can help it, I'm gonna make another super crafting frame so I can get back and forth here. It looks like my frames are so choppy, but over on the top right you can see it's like 95, you know, hovering around 100 frames per second, so I don't know what the deal is about that. But let's get going here. Where are we at? Where did I leave off in my pre-crafting? So we use the easy storage here, and we're up to over 1 million things that we can keep inside here, which is very, very handy. I would love to keep this. It's just that with the easy storage, you have that problem that, like, if I were to shift click this, it would like make all the buckets that it could possibly make, which is not ideal. Also, a few times when I was making some things in here, it would take stuff out of my inventory, like these rings or the flawless calculator, and like add them to the storage. And it's like, well, how are you doing that? What button am I pushing? Is it a hotkey or something that I don't know about? But hopefully that's not on the Ender IO remote thing. So we talked about that I'm going to be making that, and that is why I'm doing the zombie plant, so I can get the zombie flesh and make fuel for the remote storage. And I need one more piece of grass to make one more hay bale after this. Or do I need it? You know what? I've got 3. I don't think I need to do this anymore. So let's go ahead and throw all of this in our inventory. There we go. We'll go ahead and make this. That, and then another 4 makes 1 whole hay bale. So, Mistaken mentioned that she doesn't like how vanilla stuff is messed with when mod makers want to tweak things, and I'm gonna have to agree. But I'm not gonna complain about it too much because this is the last one I wanted to make. There we go, there we go. And now we have another scarecrow. We have too many other items here that increase the growth rates that I'm not really even sure how much the scarecrow helps, but we can make it, so we're doing it. Alright, so let's get started here. What do we got? We need to make the vat for the nutrient stuff. That, how many different items have vat in the name? Maybe I should have done the vat. So let's see, what do we have here? Oh, we've got barely anything, and I want the fluid tank for something else actually. I made that for this, so while we have everything, let's just go ahead and make that. Now I'm gonna have to like remake everything else, but that is okay. So yay, we've got another crafting episode. Even all these items have the vat in it. Anyways, on with our story. So we're gonna make this. He called it the ME system, or like ME system I should have made 2. Okay. In our mod pack, even though we don't have AE, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I had the same features with logistics pipes, so maybe I'll call it episode logistics pipes in Avant 3. What am I doing here? Oh, I need to make this. We need something with autocrafting is what we need in this pack. Oh my gosh. I'm getting tired of making some of these things. I mean, even though they're easier recipes than Infinity, you know, I would like some autocrafting. We're going to use this. I'm not sure if it pushes water out like the reservoir does, but we're going to actually, let's just go ahead and test it now because we can just pick the stuff up. So let's throw it down right here. I think maybe one of the problems with my frames is just that I've got a lot of, you know, buffs here that add speed onto me. I don't know if the game just can't keep up or what. Okay, so it pushes water without having to use a pipe. Great. Put that dirt back down. I didn't mean to do that. So now we just need to get power to it. And as you know, my favorite way to get power is through the RF tool cells, because other mods, when you have things like this, it might seem like a waste, but for this mod, it's actually adding to your storage, so I can deal. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4 inside there, and if you infuse it, reduces the power and increases output. I don't need that. I would just like the extra storage that comes with the advanced version, so I'll take that. We'll get our little linking card. Bam. Just like that, and then we will take the lazy way over to the mechanism building and link it, and at least now we've got some done. And because I don't have remote ordering yet, I still have to go all the way back, and that's another thing, man. I can't believe I didn't set up something sooner. Having to go all the way back over here. Do I have zombie? I don't know how this is doing this. Okay. Last time I typed in zombie, it darkened all these things. Now I think what I did is I right clicked down here. Okay, there we go, and then it cleared it. But still, I'm not favoring that so much. Let's go over to our module scanner thing. Where is the correct storage? It should be right below the other fan. There it is. Okay, and then we will make some of these. And get those. Alright, so another option that we could use, but we're not going to use, is 3 is okay. We'll do 3. Is the RF tools where you have the remote storage thing that you hold. But if you, here, let me shift right click maybe. Does it have to be with an empty hand? Yeah, there it is. But you can put this inside, and Thor just showed it off in one of his videos where you can have a remote storage with that. Now, I really, really like that, and I like that you don't have to have the nutrition and everything for it, and you don't have to really keep it powered. I mean, you do have to, but with the wireless thing that we have under here, you don't really notice it. The thing that I don't like is that you saw how when I got, like, if I wanted to get a bunch of stuff, like if I already had this rotten flesh in my storage, I want to get it all out, I couldn't just shift click it and it would just, you know, 3 times and it would come into my inventory. I have to like drag it over here and get it like that. Now that is the one thing that's keeping me from using it, even though this one takes a little infrastructure to set up. What else do I want? I think I saw in the crafting recipe that I can use warts there also, so we'll do that. And then we'll come over here and we'll set up a little spot for it, since this is where I'm going to be using it. We'll just use this corner for now. So put that there, and this one right here. We're gonna set that to all out. Hello? Just like that, and then there we go. Got some more power storage. 40, is it 40 million or is it 4 million? I don't know, you can't tell because it's all like that, and if you look down the tooltip, it tells you what all you've got, not like just the one block. Okay, so anyways, it is filling up with power. 20 RF a tick. I think you put the rotten flesh on this side, you put the wart on this side, and it starts doing its thing, and it shoots gas at you too. Alright, let's see, dump input tank into output tank. No, we don't want to do that. Void output tank. We don't really want to do that either. So I guess once it gets done here, and it's almost done, I don't see a place to put an upgrade, speed upgrade. So I guess over time, or maybe I'll add a tank to this. Yeah, there we go. And then there's that nutrient stuff that we need. So this is just going to go and it's going to do its thing, and you know, eventually we'll come back. So this is the type of the reason that I have this storage over here. You know, I'll just fill this up with all of the wart and zombie flesh that I need, and then I'll just fill this up whenever I need it. I don't know if I can just right click an item onto here and fill it up, but we'll see. If it doesn't work that way, I'll get a tank and I'll put it on top, and I'm pretty sure it'll work that way. Alright, so what is next? We have our screen. Will it show all? Oh, it doesn't show our conduits. I'm going to put it here. I was thinking about keeping the symmetry, but this is an okay spot. We'll just throw it right there, and of course we need the nutrient to make it work, and plus we need a few upgrades. Now let's see, how many upgrades do we need? I know that this is 6 is 12, plus another 6 is 18. I think this one needs one, so that's 19, and then the controller will need one, so that's 20. So I'm going to get those real quick. Okay, I went and got the things that I need. Now look, it is still doing it, and it is driving me nuts. I have no idea. Z, why would it do that? What if I wanted to search? Oh, it's... So if I'm in the search bar, it doesn't do it? But if I'm out of the search bar... Oh my gosh. Well, at least we figured it out this episode. Okay, so I made 2 ender tanks. One thing I want to make sure that I do, I did not think about it before I came back, was to see if I could private these. And, man, I need to set up a super crafting frame to get over here. I'm tired of flying back over here. So that nobody else can use them. And hopefully nobody else is using the green. Okay, public use. Do you do that with a diamond? ToddytheBody use. Okay, great. So it says that it is empty. Let's go ahead and configure a side to do an out, not pull, push. Yep, now it's pushing it into there. I wonder how much it's going to actually... How much does it hold? Oh, it shows it holds 32 buckets. Alright, well I guess I'll have 32 buckets inside there. Let's go ahead and set this thing up too. So we'll dig down and probably just put it underneath here. This one. Alright, right there. And then do like that. And then we will set our fluid conduits. I'm pretty sure we gotta go there, there, and there. Alright, and then we'll extract. Now is this getting good? It got the fluid. Okay, we don't have to do too much more with that. But does it use power? I don't think it does. Filter place, filter items, sort, sync. I think we're ready. We just have to start putting these remote awareness things inside. So let's go ahead and get that ready. I think to get to that one, I'm gonna have to go from this side. Alright, so we'll go here and then we'll go underneath our sneaky torch. Jeez, this thing just digs super fast. Alright, and this we're going to set a priority, not extract. Can I just... I think it even says no need to set the conduit to extract. Okay. Well, let's try it. Let's just put this in here. But I can't really set the priority if I want things to just go into here. So let's try in and out. Will that work? Do I have to put it both for the insert and the outsert? I don't know. But we want the insert to have a higher priority. Let's just go up to 10. Because the items that we're going to put inside the drawers are going to be like a mass storage sort of thing. And okay, I see where it stays like that. So we want those items to go into the drawers first, and not into the other storage that can only hold 300 stacks. So I'm going to get the rest of these back in and see you in a second. Okay, so I have all except for one of those remote upgrades installed. I need to put the last one inside the inventory panel. Let's see, does the inventory panel work? No, it doesn't take stuff out. I don't have one in there. Let's just see if it will detect this, and it should not. It takes a while to update this list, and I'm wondering if it's a penalty for not having speed upgrades in there. So let's go ahead and take that out. Alright, and then we will come down here, access the back. Let's go ahead and do this. We already have it on in and out, and we're gonna put that inside there. Now, before I say that it's working, because it's not working, I want to show you something that I was having a little bit of trouble with. Okay, so if I were to put one piece of dirt inside there, and then when this updates, I should be able to see the piece of dirt and I can take it out. Should. I thought. Maybe not. Huh. Oh, there it is. Okay, and then I can take it out again. There it is. Just wasn't updating that fast. So let's put that inside there. Now if I want to add dirt to the system, it doesn't take anything out. Now this is the part that I had to figure out. The tooltip on that thing does say that you don't have to set the extract, but I guess on the panel you do. So go ahead and set that to no redstone needed, or low redstone needed, however you want to say it. And then now we should be able to put the dirt inside there, and it should add it to, yeah, it adds it to that one. So we can take those out. Something that I learned from storage drawers just now is that you can't input anything into the tops. You have to be able to see the faces. So as I add items to these, I'm going to have to add items to the front row and then the next row and stuff like that, so I don't have to keep breaking them. But I still want to keep them like this. I think just once that I have each one with something in it, then I won't have to worry about it ever again. But now that that is set, so that we can at least use our panel, I think that I should go and make the remote handheld thing. Now I remember there being something about, I'd like to see where this puts it randomly, so let's just go ahead. There we go. I remember there being something about you can lose items by doing this somehow. Now, I'm not really sure how that is. Okay, so it just puts it in the side there. So what I was trying to test before is if it puts it in a chest where it already has the existing item, but if it automatically puts it in the same chest that I was testing it, or storage I was testing it, then I guess that test isn't really valid. So let's go ahead and throw these in and see where it puts it. Oh, okay, so it puts it in this one. I thought it would like group them together. So what I'm going to have to do is, because these are all going to be set on the same priority, is I'm just going to have to trust the system to put them in the closest spot and then go to the next spot when there isn't a close spot. Do I still have stuff in there? I do. Let's throw that in there too. Yep. Alright, now let's see if we can go and create that remote thing. Let's go ahead and keep, yeah, there we go, just in time. Alright. Okay, so let's see if we can create that remote thing. I want to do the best one so that it has some interdimensional abilities. So if we just type in remote, not remoter, remote. There's 3 of them. You got this one that has a, it says that up to 5 chunks away, so there's a distance limit. This one here says anywhere in the same dimension, and this one here says anywhere. Okay. So I guess we will get to crafting. Let's see, what is this? Okay, so I don't need a staff for each one, so I can just make the one staff right away. Dark steel, ender crystal, so I need an enderman and one of these. Oh, what is this? Vibrant. Alright, awesome. I've got a few. That should be enough. But I need that enderman thing, so let's grab a vial. And before we head off, let's just see. I need to make another one of these, so I need another one for a witch. These are just pressure plates. This one does not need one. And this one, is this another Enderman one? It is. So I need 2 Endermen and 1 witch vials. So I can just head on off to the mob farm and I'll get those. Okay, I've got them. Now we can start crafting a little bit. I've got my soul binder right here. Let's throw that inside, and then that will get going. Let's see, in the meantime, we need to do the thing for the witch. Ah, here it is. We need to make one of these. So I needed that. Let's see if I can grab all of the things that I need here. You need 2 of those. You need 1 Enderman head. Uh-oh. Oh no, did I use all of them? What is it? There it is. I must have been spelling Enderman wrong. Alright, and then some silicon. You need 2 of those. And 1 of those vibrant alloys. There you go. And throw it in the slice and splice, and it will do its thing. And now while we are over here, we will grab our ender crystal and do the, oh, hold on. This is the Enderman one, right? Yeah, because the witch one goes on the thing that I'm making over in the other machine. That was pretty quick. Alright. There and there. So I've got that now. And here is the ender resonator. Let's throw those together. Add some more experience. And voila. Okay, let's double click. There we go. There we go. Now we should be ready to just do crafting and get all of this together. Fluid tank. Say we have enough. Good. And then, oh, I didn't make these, right? I know I didn't make this. Nice. Okay, I've got that. Oh, I had an extra one. Just throw that in there in case I need to make any more. What else do I need? I need those 2 crystals on the side. This ender head right there. Oh, I need some dark steel. Ooh. I think that's iron, some silicon maybe? Maybe I should just hit this button here and see. No, it's coal. Okay. Iron, coal. I only have 16. What am I doing with my life? Don't have any resources. Ooh, I've got resources now. Just like that, let's take the lazy way over to the mechanism area, and I think it's crushing. Yep, it does it. And this should just take a few seconds here as it runs through them. I need to upgrade this to the elite and the ultimate. And it'll be much faster. I mean, this is still a pretty good speed. I mean, that's a stack just like that, and lazy way back. And now I need some obsidian. And I don't have a stack of obsidian either. Can I just do this here? That's what I want to do. Great. Got it. Got it all. Alright, so that's going to start making that. So, I guess we will focus on this other item. What? Oh, okay. Alright, so I need 2 of these. Holy cow. We can make the pressure plates at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These each need the same kind of... Wow. It's a good thing I put 64 in there. I think we can make these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now we're pretty much waiting on this to get done. Let's try doing the screen. Let's try doing the screen again. Nope. Nothing. Let's get this correct. And then I need those 2 crystals on the sides. And there. So now I should be able to make that darn screen. There it is. There's the darn screen. Now I can make the darn remote thing. And I have everything in my inventory. Just like that. Staff of the Traveler. Nope. The other way. There we go. At least we've got that now that we can play with while we wait for that to craft up. So let's head on over. Let's see if we can mess around with it. Did it at least power up? It did power up. Good. And Are we able to just right click this and fill it up? We are. Yes. That is going to be nice. Allows you to access your inventory 5 chunks away. Crouch right click a panel to bind it. Uses the remote whatever RF to keep it open. Okay, shift right click, target set. Alright, so let's see how much we actually use. Let's right click it. It didn't seem to use any of the nutrient stuff. And oh, this is in the actual panel. And then you can see in the tooltip it used 100 millibuckets. So we can use this 20 times before we have to refill it. Now it's not actually using any RF, it looks like. So if I take some stuff out, didn't use any RF. If I put stuff back, didn't use any RF. And then every time we do this, it uses another 100 millibuckets. But we can go like that. Okay, well that's really, really cool. Let's go back over here and down. That's not 5 chunks away, so we can still get into it. If we go to spawn, I wonder if it has a clever error message. And we're back. And it says out of range. Okay, well that makes sense. So, time to go back and hopefully we have enough dark steel to upgrade. Maybe that will be enough. Well, it's not going to be enough because I need all those pressure plates. Do I have 5 at least? 2, 3, 4, 5. I do. Okay. Well, maybe we do have enough. I did make that, right? No, I didn't. But it's all basic things. Except for the eye. I don't have the eye. It's been a long time since I ran out of these. So, we'll do that many. I'll make some more later. There we go. And alright. I need to just throw that stuff into the system. So now we can go a little bit further away. And how much nutrition will this hold? I'm waiting for it to power up. There we go. I don't think I need that anymore. Let's go see. Fly over here and down. And then right click the machine. There we go. And it holds 4,000. So instead of 20 times, we can use it 40 times. Do I have to relink? Yeah, I do have to relink. Okay, there we go. And that one time opening it, oh, it didn't use 100 millibuckets, it only used 50, so it gets more efficient. Yep. And it is actually using RF this time. Okay. Well, let's go back to spawn and see if it uses... Nah, I'm not going to waste time going to spawn. Let's upgrade to the big one, and then we'll go around to different places and test it. Alright, so... I did not make the additional receiver. I did not make that head at all, so now I've got to make another one of those Enderman heads. Let's not do that. Wrong buttons altogether. Enderman head. And right there. And I need 2 silicon. And that's not going to be on the screen. I do need these. That. Oh, come on. There. And then 2 of the silicon. 1 silicon. Okay, how do we make this? We can take some redstone and we could throw this redstone into the sag mill, and I believe that one of the byproducts is some silicon. And there's 2. Alright. So let's take, we don't do that there, we do it in the slice and splice. That, and that. And that will make that head for us. Is there anything else that we have to make in the meantime? No, it was the only thing we were missing. So we are halfway there. Quarter more to go. And there. Alright. Now let's create. I need to make some of these to move items around. Now that we can look, I mean, that wasn't too hard to make it. I should do it. Alright, and I didn't even need the shift click. There we go. And now we got the big boy. Alright, let that charge up, and okay. Now I want to teleport over there so bad. I hate this flight. I hate having to come all the way over here. Alright, shift click, target set, out of nutrition. There you go. And it holds 8,000. Now let's try it out. And it used 25 millibuckets, so even more uses. And that RF, how much power it's using to keep it open, that's not too bad. So at least I will be able to shift click stuff out faster than the RF tools one. But if this does become a problem, I can always move over to the RF tools version. So let's go back to base, and what we are going to do is we're going to head to let's use mechanism here, and let's go to the minor age. Alright, so we are now in the minor age. There we go. Nice. Head over to our little quarry area. I didn't show this. I mean, you know, we've set up. You've seen quarry set up. This is my quarry. I quarried this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to head inside here. We're just going to do this. I don't know if I had demonstrated this. Check this out, guys. And get our magnet also. Check this out. Alright? Instantaneous mining. That's with the calculator pick. Pretty sweet, right? I think it's pretty sweet. Alright, and then we are also going to go over here. And we're going to kill this guy. There we go. Now, he did notice us. There's just another thing that I didn't show you guys. See, I thought inside the belt, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure I didn't show this to you, but I'm going to do it again just in case. Or in case you didn't see it the other time. Okay, so if you look inside the belt, originally, this is what it looks like, okay? And then you throw something in. Let's say we had the creeper thing in. I thought, okay, well, it has 2 spaces. That's a lot better than 1. You can wear it as a bauble. That's a good item. But you can just sit here and just throw stuff in. It looks like it just keeps adding and adding. So you can make all of the charms and put it inside here. Another thing that I'm not sure if I showed everybody, target not loaded. Oh, I've got to chunk load it. Well, let's go do that. You mean it doesn't chunk load itself? Okay. Well, I'm not using the chicken chunkers anymore. Chicken chunkers. Chicken chunker loaders. I'm going to be using the ender anchors. Nobody has said that they're dangerous, so I figured they're probably okay. That and that. Let's make 2 just in case. 1 and 2. There we go. And now it should be loaded. And what I wanted to do is I want to just throw all of this stuff in there and watch it go into the system, and then we'll check on it when we get over there. Come on. Alright. So the other thing I want to show you, just in case I haven't, I don't remember everything that I say in the starts of episodes, is that if you want to repair these, they don't repair in the item repair, but they will repair inside this machine. See? And trust me, it does. So I keep the extra creeper charm. Yeah, just like that. So awesome, right? Now you can keep your charms. You don't have to keep getting those ribs and things like that. Throw that back on. And that out of the way. And then head on over here. And it probably put everything into here, which it did. Alright. And let's check our chunk things. I think just because this is on that side, and I want it to continue to feed that nutrients, I think what we're going to do is we're going to load both areas. And from what I understand, these only load 1 chunk at a time. If not, then I'm sure somebody will let me know. There we go, and there we go. And then now we should be able to see this all of the time. So let's get that. And then head back over to the mining age. And then see if it uses like more power or more juice to do this sort of thing. Alright, so a right click, and it only used the 25 millibuckets, and it looks like the power usage is about the same, so that's great. Awesome. So this is going to be a lot better than using the Ezstorage, just because of some of the bugs that Ezstorage has. Now I am going to miss all my space. I'm pretty sure I don't have a million storage and everything that I have set up, but it is what it is. You know, you get trades. It's some things are better, some things are not better. So there we go. Let's head on back. And you know what would be good? You know, if that player interface from Actually Editions wouldn't stop unloading, or you know, where you had to break it and stuff, you could place it down and then have the power going into it, and then also having the ender tank or the nutrients being pumped into the player. I'm sure that it works that way, where it will fill this up, like it fills up tanks inside your inventory. I'm pretty sure that he meant it, but I could be wrong. But so LPAC, get that fixed so I can use your mod. I like your mod. I want to use it. Let's get this one. Put this back. All right. So now we have. Well, we will have our storage over here. I will do that in between episodes. Fill up all these blocks so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Compacting drawers, so put all my ingots and coal and diamonds and things like redstone and stuff like that inside there. And I'll just get it all set up off camera. But good, we have an upgrade to ourselves and our situation here, and I'm glad that you guys hung out with me. And yeah, so you all have a great day, and I will see ya next time. Bye.